We all know GeForce Now and how wonderful it is to be able to play your game library in the best possible resolution and graphics and frames on pretty much any device. But did you know you can also play that on the VR? Yes, you can play your games on VR headsets, including PICO, but I'm sure you're wondering, how is that possible? Well, today I'm going to go through how it works and let you see for yourself. I do want to say a big shout out to NVIDIA GeForce Now as well as PICO for this opportunity to check out GeForce Now on the new PICO 4 Ultra. It's a fantastic piece of kit, so I'm really appreciating the team to send one over to test this out and show you what it's all about. So let's dive in. Right, so welcome to PICO 4 Ultra. Do you like my new setup? It's quite nice, quite spacious streaming setup. Gets a bit sandy in here. Like, I have to keep replacing my PC because of all the sand. Only joking, I actually live here. Here's my room. This is something that people don't really see because normally they see this, but they see from that camera just there. But this is a bit of a sneak preview of my streaming setup. So hi everybody, here's my hands. But yes, we are currently recording from the PICO 4 Ultra. What we're going to be doing here today is show you how to use NVIDIA's GeForce Now through VR headsets to get immersed in games like never before. So I'm going to basically show you how it works. So we'll go to the menu. So this is a standard menu. PICO, your overlay is here. So for me, you've got PICO 4 Ultra. Got library just here, something called Connect, PICO Connect. So go here. So I've connected through PICO Connect, which allows me to basically connect with my PCs. This is my PC here. So all the stuff that I've got. So you see a sneak preview of what I can get up to. And here's it connected just here. There we go. So we'll close that off. There we go. So here's my desktop. So there's two ways you can do this basically with GeForce Now. You can either do through computer just here or go through your browser through the headset. Go through here first. So here is GeForce Now. Well, you're used to it. If you got that, it's all the games, and basically all the games you've got available to you, you can play through this headset. So you see here, got many games here. A few new releases, PRAGMATA, for example, is all out there. You can even scroll across as well, just like that, to look through your games. So we'll let's open up Cyberpunk. So open up this.
Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid.
Right, so here is Cyberpunk in VR. So you can see my hands here, my controller, and here's the game. So we'll jump into the game. And so here is Cyberpunk 2077 in all its glory in VR. So it's not VR in the sense where it's playing it in VR, but it's playing it through basically like a cinema type of system where it's through VR, where you can play games through your headset. And as you can see, I'm moving around to the side. The game stays center, just there. There are options with the game. So right now you can see my background, all sort of the clutter around it. You can change that. So you see the controls here. So you can make full screen. So the full screen darkens everything around you. So you notice suddenly the game is the main focus just here. Hello, mate. How's it going? Okay. So it's darkened the screen around you, so less distractions. If you want more, so you go down here. You can either minimize it or close it. You can also move it around. So if you want it closer or further away. So if you want to, you know what, I'm going to put it on the wall just there. Put it on the wall. So you'll be sat down playing it on the wall just like that. Almost like projecting onto the wall. And if you want it real immersive, you bring it right close to you just like that, so you can really be in the game. Maybe a bit too close for my liking, but it is possible. Also, get too close, the game will sort of, it shows you a bit close to the screen. You got that there. We move that back a bit. Also, you make it bigger or smaller. So you've got sizes, so you make it bigger, even like you can have it huge, just like that, all around you, which is pretty cool. Like, I don't know where to look at, but you can do that if you want to. And not only that, there's even more. You can even have the immersive backdrops as well. So as you can see here, we've got this desert area. at this game right here. We can just sit, enjoy the sands and the sky while playing Cyberpunk. And not only can you place it anywhere, you can even put it on the ceiling if you want to. So here you can see I'm laying down, and it's actually a really nice way of playing games and checking out GeForce Now. Yeah, just an idea of being able to lie down and play my games, almost like a handheld game. But yeah, honestly, you can pretty much play it in any way you want.
Diana, I need your hack in here. Nope.
So with this, I've plugged it in through my PC. You can have it handheld, like completely wireless. With this, you just need to open up on your browser. But I'm going through my PC with the GeForce Now app, playing PRAGMATA, which is the new game from Capcom, which is on GeForce Now as we speak. And as you can see, looks fantastic on this massive screen. Really does it justice. As you can tell, I've sort of hidden sort of the area around it, so only the game is on focus, just there. But also, you can sort of see with my controls, it's very responsive. So when I press jump, just like that, very responsive, no issues there. And considering that this is GeForce Now going through a VR headset with a wireless controller, really, really impressive. It handles really well with all your nuts and bolts that you got through your PCs and stuff, and through GeForce Now. As before, you can have it small or as large as you want. You can have it as close or behind, so you can have it really close, just like that. We sat down at your desk and use this sort of the desk screen as well if you want to. But yeah, really, really impressive. Really great way to experience your games through a VR headset. And with GeForce Now sort of powering things to make it even better, up to 90 frames per second, you'll really, really get a huge amount from utilizing your VR headsets with GeForce Now, playing the best and greatest games out, utilizing GeForce's Now powerhouses, and yeah, just a fantastic thing to use, and I will definitely be using this more. I love the idea of lying down and just playing games on the ceiling. I love that I can be engrossed, so if I want to sort of escape the world a little bit, I can just immerse myself, so I can play in a desert landscape or wherever I want to, playing PRAGMATA, so a world within a world, and pretty damn cool. So yeah, as you can see, you can play your incredible library of games on pretty much any device, now including VR, up to 90 frames per second. And as you saw in the footage here, all recorded natively from the Pico 4 Ultra. You can see that you can play your games with great latency, great resolution, and a great atmosphere as well. I use the desktop app through my PC, but you can access your GeForce Now through website. You can be completely plugged out from any sort of device and stuff, and it works exactly the same way through that, and allows you to play your games how you want. You can be lying down in bed, have the sort of screen placed on the ceiling. You can have it fully immersed all around you like a massive cinema. You can basically be anywhere. You can be even on the toilet, although I want to say I don't recommend that. And obviously, please take care with your safety and your surroundings. But yes, you can play it anywhere. And again, with GeForce Now, you don't just get that, but you also get the Blackwell RTX 5080s, as well as all the incredible features and things through the various tiers that you get. And yeah, just fantastic. Personally, it's not a way that I would have played these types of games before or thought about it, but now the idea of being able to sort of plug into my VR and just chuck in a game, get lost in the immersion of it all, is really fantastic. And yeah, I just recommend it highly, and make sure you check it out. But you can check out all the details and more about it on GeForce Now website and various things on socials. And also, before we forget, thank you for watching. A big shout out to NVIDIA as well as Pico for the opportunity to cover this. We appreciate that. And thank you for watching. Again, my name is Warwick. I do many reviews here. Also stream on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Warwick, and on various socials where you may be. But please take care, and we'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.